Good evening, fellas. Give me 1 second. Main. Here we are. Just had to get some water. Jesus Christ, it's so warm inside of this room. It's crazy. It's like a sauna or something like that. Jesus Christ, man. Let me try it. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment. Never mind. Is anyone there? Can you guys hear me? Let me put down the music a bit. I think it's too loud now. Whew. Let's see about this thing here. Is there something we can add here? Eye contact, video removal noise. Video noise removal, okay. Interesting. Loud and clear. Mike, my friend, good evening. How's life? Don't drop the database. Good evening, buddy. Kirill, my friend, good evening to you. All right, let me get some water, and yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I had a very I went to bed yesterday. I was supposed to kind of stream yesterday. I must admit I'm having a lot of pretty kind of exhausting time at work. I'm onboarding 2 people to my team, so it's kind of a lot of stuff. I feel like ChatGPT. I'm just answering questions and enabling others. So, you know, a lot of people are very dependent on me. So it's kind of, I'm not coding much at work. I'm kind of enabling others to code, but it's, yeah, I'm just the go-to guy now. So, so yeah, so kind of, yeah, good, very good. Nothing to complain about. It's very tiring, basically. I was also wondering, should I buy Diablo 4? But I will not. I will not. I was thinking a lot about it. You know, I grew up playing Diablo 1 and 2, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be buying the 4 because yeah, video games today are basically you either have a life or you play a video game. So I will skip on that. But I almost wanted to buy it basically. So yeah. Protect your eternal saber. Oh wow, okay. Okay, I don't know what this was, but cool, great. Yeah. Give me 1 second just to stretch because we're gonna be standing the whole time. 1 moment. Alrighty, cool. So basically, what did we do last time? A day or 2 ago. And Kirill, let me know when you want to merge that as well. We should kind of maybe sit and hang out on that. So what did we do last time? We did the courses thing, right? This is production. So we did this. We did that accordion menu. Yeah, we did this accordion menu. We did a bit of styling. Yeah, this is what we did. I see. And then we had that accordion here as well. All right, so that's what we did. I see. I see. Mike, that's good. Then don't do anything. I'm dead serious, and I'm dead serious, right? No, don't do that, man. Wait until the idea comes, or try to team up with other people who are not technical, but they have something they wanted to do for a long time, right? The thing is, it doesn't have to be your idea, right? I wish that there was somebody out there who was as passionate as I am, and they don't have to be a programmer. I wish that there was someone out there who was like, man, I'm sure that if I just had the coding skills, I would have done this, right? Yeah, but I mean, try to kind of figure out, you know, try to talk to non-technical people. A bunch of them have insanely good. I mean, most companies that are founded today, they're founded by non-technical people. I mean, it's people who really kind of come up with something creative. You get what I mean? So I mean, that's where the ideas come from, because a lot of those people, they have real life problems. They discover things, right? I mean, I wish that I found that, because that's kind of ideal dream kind of startup, like a startup type of combination. You find like you are a non-technical founder, you find a technical founder as well, so you kind of make a startup with two. That's how it mostly starts. You have someone who has a domain level knowledge, and then you have someone who has a technical knowledge, and then you complement each other. Imagine that I can only focus in this project on programming. How amazing that would be. It's like you have a guy who does all the research, what needs to be done, you know, what brings the value. And, you know, imagine if I can just come to this stream and it's just like, yeah, you know, Alex, I put 23 things for you on the dashboard, on the boards, just do them, right? So that's what you want. You don't want two heavy technical founders, right? Unless the product that you're building is just like literally made to be technical in that sense, right? So, you know, there's a bunch of problems to be solved in the world, and there's a bunch of those people who kind of have the ideas how to solve them, but they don't have the technical skills of programming to do that, right? So that's kind of yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Like because when I worked for this AI startup, maybe when was it? It was Sophia AI 6-7 years ago. I worked with this scientist, Eduardo Siergar. He was a NASA scientist. He worked at NASA for 20+ years, and he needed someone to build his AI. I didn't know shit, and still I don't know shit about AI, but I had the skills to translate his wishes into code, right? So he was the brain of all of it, and I still to this day he's someone that I admire the most, because not just how intelligent he is, how humble and stuff, right? Yeah, that was really good experience for me. I was the tool, and he was the brain behind the operation. I was just building what he wants, right? And sometimes that's also good, right? Okay, what the hell did I want to do? Yeah, okay, let's kind of get review text count, la 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 la, yeah, empty margin top. Yeah, actually, that's not disgusting. There's something, give me one moment. Course card, courses, card, use navigates. Reactions, is it this? Yeah, we have to update shit tons of those components. So we have the stars here. Yeah, we have to update a bunch of those stories, but actually add rating, is it this? No, shit, man, we need to update a bunch of this stuff. Okay, never mind. Let's not do this now. Just close that up. All right, so the thing is, the question now is, let's actually fix one bug before we kind of try to figure out what to do with this next. So it seems there's some issue here when you're on the course view. Something is authenticated. Let's see. Can add rating and is enrolled. How do we determine that? Set is enrolled. Get course. Okay, because when we refresh, we kind of lose that stage, right? Yeah. So how come? So we're refreshed. Let's take a look at our Redux state here. Very, very quickly. State user is authenticated. True, that's good. So that's not it. Let's take a look. So get course, when do we get it? Okay, I see, so that's fine. So when we get the course, we say it's loading. We get the course, we set the course data, we determine if user is enrolled. Data.studentSum, student username is username. Where is this username coming from? Yeah, let's take a look, see. What is this hash here? That's a bit strange. All right, never mind. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Which values do we get? I see. I see. All right. So, so that's the problem, right? I guess. Homia, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follow. Let's just do this. Let's see what's happening. Why do we have this? Okay, so we have Alexander. Yes. Username, yes. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So we can see there are some concurrency issues. So this is correct. So let's take a look again. So we refresh. So yeah, so that's the problem, right? So we can basically see here, say here, let's say something like this. Let's say username. And actually, yeah, I mean, yeah, that actually, no, that's actually not going to do properly, will it? Never mind, it actually will, So here we can say if no username, actually we can't do that, right? Because then we will never get the chorus, right? So that's the problem. Okay, you're gonna hear the guitar. I think I played once or twice, but I didn't yet configure everything, but soon, I promise. Okay, so essentially what we want to do, let's go to the Redux, let's go to the store user. Do we have is loading authenticated user or something? Are we actually in the right thing now? Is authenticated? Yeah, exactly. So user state. Let's find some state, user state. Where is this? Okay. State, and where is this? Yeah. I guess we have the user state here in the reducer, right? User states. Yeah, exactly. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, so let's get over here and let's go to this effect, and let's say here, yeah. So let's get over here and say something like this: user state is state.user, exactly. And let's say, hey, don't fetch the course until the user is loaded, or at least until, yeah. So we can say if user state is user state is what was it? Shit. How was the user loading? I guess user loading, yeah. Is user loading. Then yeah, return, wait until at least this is no longer the case, and then here we'll pass this thing. And now actually when I refresh, we should not have that issue anymore. Exactly. So now we know it's good. Yeah. Don't drop the database. Thank you very much for coming, man, even for those 10 minutes. Have a great one, and please come by whenever you have the time, man. I hope you enjoy whatever you end up doing. Okay, and then you can see we have this tiny glitch, right? So let's kind of, yeah, let's kind of do one thing, right? So let's create another thing here. Let's say const is loading user. And yeah, let's do this here. And then let's say if it's loading a user, return. And then here we can say if it's loading courses or is loading a user, show the spinner, right? So now we should actually not be able to see that crap. What did we fuck up? I'm just refreshing to see. Give me one moment. Okay, so that should kind of guard it, right? There's still a bit of that glitch. I mean, yeah, I don't like that. I don't actually like that at all. Yeah. And also, I think we forgot to check another thing here. Where is this is authenticated? Can add rating, right? So we also want to make sure that user is actually authenticated, right? So to show this thing, right? So we want to say, hey, you can only see this button if you're actually authenticated, right? Obvious. So we forgot that. There's a Bushman, my friend. Good evening, buddy. How's life? Why the hell is it still kind of... All right, never mind. It's okay, I guess. You know what? Actually, let's do it like this. Exactly. And then let's get rid of this. All good, you good, man. Good, not much to say. Yesterday I was so tired. I came from work. And while I was putting my son to bed, I just decided to sleep myself because I just realized it was like 10 p.m. since he took him a pretty long time to fall asleep, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna start streaming now, whatever. And my wife was at work. She ended up working very late, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna. So I actually did get some rest. Okay, great. What about yourself, man? How are you? How's life? No, man. I mean, don't take this in any negative way. When I say this, I don't care. I mean, again, right? The thing is, my perception to things is very kind of clear, right? I mean, I just stream because I enjoy it, right? When I stop enjoying it, that same day I will stop streaming and maybe never stream again, or I'm gonna stream again when I feel like doing it again, right? So I don't have such perception, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, but keep in mind, some of the people are trying to do this full time, right? And for them, that's really like that puts bread on their table, right? So I cannot say negative thing about that. If I was doing this, like if I was crazy enough to, or young enough to do that, then I kind of understand. I can kind of align with that, right? The thing is, you know, to be any sort of a streamer, if I may say like that, you either have to be incredibly entertaining or incredibly good, and you have to have very low expectations, because this is not a type of thing that you shit yourself for money, right? People, you know, people take very hyper successful people, right, and say, oh, you know, that guy, you know, is making millions on Twitch. That's like saying I'm gonna start playing guitar because I'm gonna become Metallica, right? So you get what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, you can play a guitar, but you're not gonna be a freaking Steve Vai, right? So it's kind of, this is the, yeah, it is, man. I mean, I have 20 of you, 30 of you, 50 of you, sometimes 70 of you. That's a whole full room of people watching you. I mean, the thing is, this already, even if you were only a single one watching, is already, for me, is like, as long as there's few of you here that we can have a chat and have fun, who cares, man? I mean, it's you get what I mean, right? Literally, who cares, right? I mean, it's I think there's a horrible perception from both sides of the fence, right? You have I think the viewers have this perception that somebody owes them something, right? It's like, somehow I owe you something. It's like, I don't fucking owe you anything, man. Like, If my experience isn't sufficient for you to learn something, then what the fuck do you want, right? It's like, but then you have the opposite feeling as well. It's like a person expecting that somebody is going to watching him or her 24/7. It's like, so neither of the sides should have any expectations, man. It's like kind of yeah. All right, actually that's not completely disgusting now when we have removed a bit you will learn to troll me. Windsward, I think probably this week. Maybe even over the weekend. You know what's the problem, Windsward, right? I just hope that more people except me are gonna actually be doing it. Yeah, summertime. But Windsward, this week, hopefully. That's the idea. Nice, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Same. I hope that people will help me to make actually some courses, right? I would very much appreciate that, right? Very much. I'm just playing with it. Don't bear with me for a second. Fuck, there's something I dislike heavily about this, but I cannot figure out what. Maybe the blue thing is that I dislike. I don't actually know. I like ML9. I see. I mean, this is maybe. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just. Go gray 300. Nah, that's pretty disgusting, actually. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be so emphasized. It's like, it's not like, oh, which lesson is it is the most information in the world, right? Also, yeah, also let's do one. Yeah, I think I'm kind of getting it. Yeah. Let's say capitalize. Good evening, Matthews, my friend. Doing pretty well, I think. We're just trying to get those courses kind of. Yeah, we're trying to get the courses done in the next 2-3 days, or to say this weekend at the very least. And when I say finish, release the first version, and then yeah, see how it behaves. And you know, it's trying to be pragmatic here, so trying to, like as always, trying minimal stuff but functional stuff, right? Wait a minute, what did I want to do? Yeah, so I was doing this. What was I doing? Jesus Christ, man, my brain instantly. Yeah, exactly. So do we have Lodash? Yeah, we do have Lodash. Yeah, okay, good. That's good. Okay, capitalize. Okay, so yeah, let's make sure it's always capitalized. I like that. That suddenly feels better. How are you doing, Mattis? How's life for you, man? How's everything? Let me just get some more water. 1 sec. Jesus Christ, man. This thing is right in my face. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't actually find this disgusting at all. Let me just try one crazy thing. Super crazy thing. Probably gonna suck ass completely, right? But let's just try it. Who cares? Obviously not what I want. Come on. Just want to try something just to make it BG. I think I have base like 100 and 200. Let's see how they compare. It's maybe 200 because that everything's great. I'm planning a lot of stuff to make it. Nice, man. That's super cool. Just don't plan too much, man. Just make sure you don't fall in a trap of planning too much, right? Sometimes you just need to make the first move, right? So make sure you don't overplan, right? I just want to try it out. Don't take it. Is the margin gonna hold after number? Is the margin gonna hold after number 9? What do you mean? What do you mean, Bushman? What do you mean? I don't get it. No, okay. It fucking sucks. All right, as I assumed. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's a very good point, actually. Let's see. That's a very good point, actually. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Huh. Okay, so what we could do, I guess. Yeah, it's a standard stuff. It's a standard stuff, man. Let me tell you one thing. I went to an incubator, an accelerator with my startup, in Sweden, maybe 7-8 years ago. You definitely don't want to plan a big project. Nobody plans a big project and succeeds. You have to find a niche of something and build simple things, right? Because I remember when I came with my company in Sweden, when we came to this accelerator, we had this idea, this wide. Then when we graduated the incubator, our idea was this. It was this small. We wanted to solve every problem in the world of that specific subject. And then we narrowed it down to this tiny fraction of things, right? I highly suggest you to read the Lean Startup book. This book is gonna summarize all of those problems that many people make. This is the Bible, Quran, whatever or whatever other book exists of building startups. So I would highly advise you to read that if you want to build products. Yeah, so I think yeah, it's a good point. I mean, let's not go crazy, but because but let's try it. So I guess what we could do, right? We could just have a static width on the span, right? So we could say, hey, we can say width of 20, whatever. Let's see. Ah, shit, no. Oh, that's actually pretty strange. Okay, let's say block, display block. No, let's say display inline block. We're just testing inline block. Yeah, exactly. So that would be the solution, right? And then, okay, I have an idea, right? Okay, let's go there. Where's that span of ours? Over here, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna say, let's say width of 32. We're gonna say inline block, because you cannot set width on inline elements such as span. And then let's see what we got by that. So obviously we pushed it all the way back there. So obviously let's reduce the width a bit. That sounds great. What about 5? Coding, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. So that's not completely disgusting at all. And now let's just set this to 10 manually, or 23, whatever. And then let's kind of let's right align the text, right? Or yeah, so let's say text right. Okay, that's at least my idea. Let's see what happens. 24. Ooh. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Okay, that's interesting. But I don't think actually it matters. I think it's good already. I think let's just try once more. Shit. So let's say 29. No, but it would be nice if they're kind of aligned. Yeah. But that's the problem, right? Isn't it? Yeah, that's, yeah, something strange with this width. I think, yeah, wait, let's say 50. Does it make sense then? And then let's say text align, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we need more width. I do share excitements. That, well, that's where the hell is, but that's also where products kind of differ in details, right? And I don't think that we need 3 hours to solve this, so it's okay, right? It's perfectly fine. So let's say then here, text, right? No, no, no. Okay, I might have a slightly better idea. Just might, right? I actually do, yeah. So let's do this slightly bit different, right? But because now you have pointed out a thing that we have to solve. So what we're gonna do actually, we're gonna have those two things, like as we do have them, we're gonna actually have them both as spans. Then we're gonna make them kind of flux, right? Try that, and then let me just see what results is this gonna yield. It doesn't like something. Ah, see, sure. Okay, not what I wanted really, but it's okay. So let's not justify them between, but let's say that the gap is like 2 or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 24. Shit. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alex, my friend, good evening to you as well. Good evening, buddy. Just playing with things. Give me a moment. See what this is gonna do. Chica, good evening, buddy. ChatGPT just summarized me a book. Amazing, man. Which book? Oh, the Lean Startup. Anna Karenina, yeah, for sure. Okay, fuck it. Too much time wasted. Can't solve it now. Yeah, the Lean Startup is a when if you ever go to like a Y Combinator or any combinator or accelerator or incubator, whatever, you would kind of yeah. All right, let's not waste any more time on this. All right, cool. All right, let's do some stuff, right? Just so we can kind of finalize this, hopefully. We're gonna do this. We're gonna actually go over here. We're gonna go accordion. And let's say accordion.stories.jsx. Let's do this, copy the blank story. Let's get rid of this. Let's call this core. Accordion. And let's say here, accordion. 2 seconds. Let's go over here. Obviously, this is not going to show anything. Let's go to let's actually get the payload from here. Let's get the scores payload. Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, let's copy this object. Paste it here. Let's see what the fuck is all this crap. All right. Let's call this sections, and let's pass it to this guy. Let's call sections as sections. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere for sure. Okay, so here we have the story. Complaining that it cannot accordion 81. Section items math. Ah, yeah, maybe because, yeah, okay, I see. Okay, let's minimize that. Let's go back here. So this is kind of the component itself. Cool, let's just leave that there. Let's go to, what else do we have from those components? We have let's actually turn this thing into a component as well, just so we can start cleaning up. So we have this author thing, right? Let's turn this into an actual component. So let's go to source components. Yeah, it's hard to say where to put this crap, right? Yeah, let's put it here, and then, I mean, it's not that author, what was it? Author, author card or something like that. I don't know. Exactly. Turn, right? Let's import this crap. Let's import this crap. Let's just say that we're getting props, and one of them is the author. And then let's destructure all of this stuff. Okay. Do that. Rayon Dev, good evening, buddy. How is life? And then about as well. Okay, cool. So let's replace this fellow with author card. And yeah, let's just say author is author. Key. And that should still work. Let's take a look. Yes, okay, cool. Let's make a story for this as well. So let's actually, in fact, copy this crap. Let's go here, author.store, author-car.stories.jsx. Let's kind of get rid of this dummy data here. Jador, good evening, buddy. Let's say author cards. It should be basically author cards. And then if we actually go over here, let's grab the author. Let's do that copy object. Let's say const author stats, and yeah, let's pass author is equal to author. Now let's go to our storybook again. Let's see if we've got that. So author card, use location may only be in the context of router component. Fuck. I thought for a second that my screen was fair enough. Fair enough. Some people are not used to it, but it's been always there. It's been always there. Fuck, what can we actually do then about this? Yeah, that kind of sucks, right? I mean, what we could do just for this sole sake of this crap is like, yeah, no, but that kind of sucks, right? We could wrap this. How do I fix this storybook issue? Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, let's do this. So hopefully this is still valid because Storybook has changed a lot since this guy actually knows. So let's do that, right? So let's create decorators.js, right? Let's go here to, where was it? Where are we? This is the API. Let's go here. Let's say decorators.js. That's cool. Let's go back here. Preview. Let's import this into preview, right? Yeah. Let's go over here. I'm not quite sure if this is still gonna work. It's been, again, this might be for the old version of stuff, but let's see. And then your decorators, yeah. We go over here. Why am I exporting the, okay. I see. Should we maybe restart Storybook? Let's see now. Could be very much that. Yeah, let's go back there. Yeah, so now it's actually failing for every fucking thing. Why? Oh my fucking god, man. Yeah, global decorator is what we want, right? You can also flow stories via the decorators export the preview file. Yeah, exactly. So do we then really need to do this? I don't think so. Let's take a look. It's been a while since let's take a look now. Yeah, but it's fucking failing this. What is it failing to do? Shit, shouldn't have removed that. Okay. All right, let's just put it back. API, yeah. React router DOM, browser router, story context. Yeah, that's okay. What is documentation saying here? So we have decorators, like global decorators, preview. Okay, I see. Where's my preview? Ah, over here. Ah, I see. Okay, I got it. So it does seem that, yeah, unfortunately, what's it called? ChatGPT is slightly drunk, right? With browser router. Why is it? The import is actually wrong. What the fuck is happening? Where's this crap? Preview, decorators. What the fuck, man, is happening? Was it a typo or some shit like that? Okay, well, anyway. So we need to do this basically instead. And then let's get rid of that. And if we go to author card back, should be now good, I think. Let's kind of restart this crap. Oh man, don't close that. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, that component decorators, global decorator. Preview, export. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now we're doing it properly, right? Preview, yeah, decorators with browser router. Browser router. Failed to fetch an implemented module. Yeah, fucking format. I don't know what the fuck is happening now. Genuinely. Okay, so if we remove the decorators, it works. What if we don't pass any decorators at all? Let's see now. Okay, so this is kind of breaking it. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What? No, so the decorators don't work at all, actually. All right, I don't fucking know, man. What a waste of shitty time, man. Just absolutely annoying. This tooling is so broken and so random that, like, it's depressing sometimes. Okay. Okay, so I thought that this shit had wait, let's wait a minute. Why does it why is the actual border not rendering or anything for that matter? Yeah, that's super strange. Where is it? Did we maybe what? No. Because we have this stuff around it. I see. Okay. So that's not good. That's a good catch. Okay. So let's do this and that. And then let's get rid of it here. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Right. That story is gonna fail now. It's okay. That's fine. So we have this stuff that we built, this component. What else did we build? So we have the comment section there, right? So I think that's very important to check in the storybook, right? Super important. So let's go ahead and where did we actually do that? Rating widget, right? Yeah, that's super. Rating form stories. Yeah, screw that. So let's go here and say, actually, no, not screw that, but let's say rating-widget.stories.jsx. And yeah, this is kind of important one that we test. So let's say here core rating widgets. Then we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna say rating widget. Amazing. Let's actually go there. What is it? Ratings, set ratings relate rateable ID, rateable type can add rating. Yeah. Yeah. If I actually go over here now and we try to get a rating actually from this data. So if we go over here and we go to ratings, so we can copy that object and we can go over here. And let's say here const ratings. Then here we're gonna say ratings is ratings. And let's actually make this as an actual state variable. So let's say const ratings set ratings is exactly, and then let's do this fella. So let's do that, and then let's close this. Let's import this fella. Now let's say here set ratings is set ratings. Shit. What else does this fella need to work? Rateable ID. Garen Eminent, thank you very much for follow on YouTube. No, I don't think that's how it's spelled, but maybe it is. I don't know. Rateable ID. So this is the ID of what rating form. Let's go back here. I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Oh my fucking god, we can't. So we need a. Doesn't matter, right? It's okay as long as we know what it is. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. I think we also need Redux for this shit, right? So and that actually now, yeah, that's actually one of the things I will actually change from here. So we will actually not pass this over here. We're going to pass this as a prop, is authenticated and is loading, is user loading. Exactly. And we're going to go over here. We're going to say is authenticated. I'm not sure if we have this in state over here. Beautiful. Let's actually see, do we have it? Yes. User state, great. And we also have the user state as well. Authenticated user ID, I see. Okay. Cool. Really? What do I need this for? What did I use this for? Seems that we are actually not using that. So the only thing we're actually using is this. So yeah, let's actually, yeah, whatever. So let's just say here, user ID, I suppose. Yeah, let's actually see if that works in the actual product. Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. What the fuck is this? Okay. Now if we actually go back here, we should no longer need the Redux state, but we now have the fucking location. Jesus Christ. Where are we using? On Navlink, right? Okay. So yeah, it seems, give me 1 second. So it seems we have to solve this fucking use location problem, man. We need to wrap our stories and use router so we can kind of test all of this stuff in different states and stuff. So we need to do that. We need to freaking do that, man. But I don't know how. I don't know how. So what was it here? We had decorators, right? And no matter what we do here, this just doesn't want to work. That's the problem. So we try to do this without any other kind of things, and it just doesn't work. Fuck is this website? So random, man. Like you can see, there is no logic about with that between any of it. It's just shit tons of shitty dependencies all over the place. Local storybook preview JS. Are you kidding me, man? this is just a type, I see. Parameters, should this be maybe under parameters or some crap? I don't know. I don't think so though. Jace, good evening. Life is fine. Life is good. Life's good, I guess. Just some shitty fucking bug that's wasting my time here. Export default preview. Decorators. It was your last day of school. Very nice, very nice. Enjoy while your main preoccupation is school. Life is coming soon. Decorators. Let's try this in author card, I guess, just for fun. Author card. No. Did I remove that fucking piece of shit there? Yeah, I did. This crap now is pretty much failing. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back here. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. So what if I try to say pretty much what ChatGPT did for us, right? What if we try to do this? So it seems to be working here when it's localized to the component itself, but that kind of sucks ass big time. But what if we do this and then we say story and the context, for example? What happens now? Okay, so now it works. Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, the other spelling might mean like rat. It's like almost like ratable. Ratable. Okay, so that's that. Okay, well at least we know now. So fuck it. Okay, great. So where were we? So we were here, right? So here, what did we miss here? So we're missing the browser router here, right? For this story. So let's go to rating widget. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. Why does it be so hard? Okay, so we have this now. Yeah, so let's kind of, yeah, so this is the way that this is what we want to do. So let's clean up a bit of stuff, right? So we have a lot of shit now. So we have this margin top 12 and stuff. No need to have that here. And actually that's the wrong thing, so that's not what I wanted to change. So wait a minute, actually rating widget, yeah, this thing, right? This thing shouldn't really be here. This should be wrapped elsewhere. We have that, and then we have another margin somewhere, most likely. So let's see what's pushing it all the way from the top. Yeah, here. MT12, yeah. Is it that though? Okay, good. So that's great. All right, cool. So we have that crap now. Let's see how this looks like when there's multiple stories. So let's just copy a few of those. Yes, great. So 4 reviews. Let's see. We're working on courses. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit here. How was it the shortcut to close this? Yeah, so clearly we need more spacing there. So let's go over here. Where are we actually rendering the, margin top? So here we're rendering gap, let's say 4 maybe instead, maybe even more, 6. then margin top 4. Why do we have this? What is this? Is this 4K? Also, those stars kind of feel a bit shitty. Where is this our stars component over here, right? Can we make them a bit smaller or something? Yeah, that's kind of better, I think. How does the Udemy do it? Let me go to Udemy because I think we got inspired by Udemy. So if I go to their course, actually, yeah, they're also showing the text. They're also showing like the, let me see. So if we scroll all the way down, yeah, we could actually show them, I guess, side by side, I suppose so, right? Let's try that. Let's try that. So let's go over here and yeah. So we're flex column. So let's not flex column. Let's make sure it's flex row. But actually, no, not even that. Let's say grid calls to. Let's use the grid. And yeah, there's something off here. Why did they do that? Well, I guess because they're not contained into any wrapper, of course, logical, right? So let's go to our story here. And yeah, let's wrap this fella into some wrapper, right? So let's say div. Actually, you know what, we can just as well wrap it literally in our layout component that we have. So let's do that, I guess. Actually, it doesn't like that for some reason. Let's say here, class name, max width, I don't know, 7. LG. Okay, max XL. All right, so that's better, right? And then there's some fucking semicolon. Okay, so that's not disgusting. Let's change those texts a bit. Let's go to lorem ipsum. So we want to basically, what we're doing, we're now going to break down all of those components we built for the courses and make sure we cover as many states as we can. So we make sure that it actually, how did I like copy every fucking thing, man? Are you kidding me? All right. So we get over here and we do this, save it. Then we go to another place. We leave a comment like this. Then we go to another place and we leave a comment like, I don't know, this. And then we go to another place and we leave a comment like this, right? So let's do that, save that thing. And then let's get over here. So this is kind of what we want to see. All right, cool. Yeah, let's add one more comment. So it's odd amounts of comments. So we can see how they kind of go beneath each other. And that's okay. That's fine, right? Let's kind of now copy all of those fellas, just so we can see how we want to do the scrolling. Do we want them like to, you know, do we want them to make the whole page scrollable, or do we want to have a max height? Or how do those guys do it? Yeah, they show few of them and then you can view more and then show all. I see. Okay. I see. Okay. And also this kind of sucks. Let's fix that. So if we go over here, why is this? This is like, this has no color. I see. So this is the rating, all right? Do we have like a dark theme here? We do, okay. I always sort reviews and check. Yeah, I mean, for sure. And we're gonna have that at one point, right? Let's make sure first there's one single course on the platform, right? So yes, we can go deep dive to insanity with this. I agree, right? It's just you know, let's make sure there is actually some content there before we need that, right? But I don't disagree for sure. For sure, man. So actually, so I think we're gonna actually switch very heavily. I think we're gonna maybe adding when it's posted. Actually, why don't we have that already? Very good point. Very good point. We do have the date. Yeah, thank you very much for a reminder. Let's do that. Absolutely, 100%. Super strange that we don't have that. How did I? Okay, so we have. Do we have a Luxon installed? Luxon. No, fuck. We don't have Luxon installed. Do we have like nodejs? Didn't I have some utility that I wrote? Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay. Convert dates. Okay, so let's try something. A format. Yeah. Okay. This is what we want, right? A go. Yeah. Sure. So we're gonna do something like this. Why didn't I create a utility? And we'll need to break those utilities down into something meaningful. But let's create one now. We'll need to break this into. Well, let's say here const created a go. And then what we pretty much want to do, no. What we want to do is just return something like this. And obviously, let's just say here date. Oops, shit. Let's actually instantly use it here. Then also now let's use it here. So let's figure out. So again, let's go here. Okay, so they have a. Yeah, I see. Let's just copy what they're doing. It's no brainer. Probably this platform exists for ages. So sure. So we have a comment. We have the stars. So I suppose we want to do it somewhere here. Created a go, a rating created at, exactly. Let's go back to our story, right? And we're going to be heavily focusing on Storybook just 2 days ago. Okay, beautiful. That's really good. Let's say here class name FlexGap2. And let's say, you know, items center. Amazing. We obviously want to say now is the MB2. Yeah, something like that. I like that. Yeah. The only thing, yeah. Okay, let's go to the actual product here. So that's how it looks. Basically, pretty much we copy pasted this, right? 4 months ago. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's great. That's super. So that's I guess what you guys wanted, right? So I like that. Sure. Comments are public. Yes. Only thing I want to check though now is what the fuck is going on with this, man. Only thing I want to do is, where's my draw IO? Is it opened? No, it isn't. Okay, let's just open my draw IO app. I do not, no. I do not, but we could do that if it makes sense. What I wanted to do, what the fuck, where is it? Where's the... I think you're 100% right? There's no question about that. Again, all of this is such a micro optimization, right? When I see that anyone is using this and making courses, will clearly do all of this, right? Because you're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Wait. Give me a moment here. No worries, man. I do it like no need to ever. I fully get you, man. Fully get you, dude. Okay, fuck it. I wanted to see kind of, but how are those guys doing it again? Yeah, this is also what I want. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's pretty much what I. It's pretty much what I wanted to actually check. So where's our avatar? We're showing avatar where? Over here, right? Yes, and then we have has created, has rated. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So what I want to actually do is a flex item center, nav link. What happens if I put this here? So they have a name on top of what? Ah, I see. Okay. So that's actually how it is. So they have this in line, and then they have a name on top of that, right? They have a name on top of that, and then the avatar. Yeah, exactly. So how do we actually... Let me just update this thing. Exactly. And obviously now, what do we have here? We have display name is on top, then we have this stuff, and then we have the avatar here. So we have this guy, which is gap 2 item center. Exactly, but then there's something feels slightly off here. Or maybe this star just creates a bit of a optical illusion, if I may say, right? And then I should probably get rid of this. And also probably get rid of this. And maybe just... What was it? Tracking, right? Tracking. No, leading. Like 1 or something, no. Leading tight. Yeah, exactly. Leading none. Yeah, maybe. I've used Monokai for many years when I used Sublime Text, right? But this was many years ago. Many years ago. Not anymore, ever again. All right, so cool. Now, this probably looks a bit messed up on the product itself because we have those editing icons. Exactly, that was my assumption. We'll fix those, it's okay. We'll create a story now for this as well, so all good. Let's just make sure that we also, so we have this kind of stuff. So where's the actual content here? Here's the comment, right? So we kind of end this div over here. So let's just say actually my4. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then let's create a, where's this has rated? how do we evaluate that? Yeah, author ID, authenticated user ID. So let's pass this authenticated user ID to the story itself, right? So let's just say here, hey, here it is, and let's just say it's 1. So now we should see in our story that thing. Yeah, we do. Great. Let's just do this. Let's actually reset. Is that really the size? Sure. Good evening, buddy. Doing really well, man. What about yourself? How are you? Okay, so let's get over here. Let's get back. No, that's not what I actually wanted, but whatever. So where is that thing that we're determining yeah, this one. So I guess this has to be text SM number 1. Wrap something. No, wrap, right? Exactly. Nice. Then actually, yeah, now I see what we're gonna do, and then we can inline this with the actual text as well, right? So what I can actually do is I can move those fellas over here and just smack them in here. And then we'll probably want to say flex gap 2. Span, yeah, flex. And then let's also say gap 2. Nice. Now, obviously, this can be problematic because now this is, I suppose, is this now inside of a link? No, it isn't. Okay, great. And then, yeah, so let's say that those things are fill gray 500 or something like that. Let's say actually 600. And then this one is going to be fill gray, fill rose 400. Leo, thank you very much, buddy. Good night to you as well. I hope you have a great sleep, man. Then we can actually get rid of this crap. I think, yeah, let's go to the actual product. So that's approximately how that would look like. Those icons are actually pretty huge. So let's change that to something else. Sleep well, buddy. Let's do this. And let's actually not do this crap. Actually go to the product. Yeah, that's not completely horrible. No, not at all. Okay, great. Maybe actually this trash crap is slightly bigger. Actually, I think I'm gonna make them both slightly smaller. I don't think name is gonna be too long, but we can try it. We should. I mean, that's what we're gonna use the storybook for, right? So that's exactly what we want. We want to test all the possible cases here, right? So absolutely. So we're gonna say here. So this is the first and last name. Is simply is the last name, and it should use that now. Let's go over here. No, over here. So yeah, so if we actually take a look at this now, so you can see basically, yeah. What was that CSS property? for I don't remember. Text overflow, yeah, ellipsis. It's text overflow ellipsis, yeah, 100%. Let's try that. Let's go back here. Is it actually this one? Yeah. No, I think it was ellipsis that I'm looking for, if I remember. Zero width space. I don't actually know. I thought it's text ellipsis. Yeah, or truncate actually. Sorry, truncate. Yeah. I think we. Yeah, here it is. Lorem ipsum simply. Well, we are kind of truncating now, but I don't actually see the 3 dots though. And I guess we would need for ellipsis to work. I see. Okay, we can try that, yeah. Oh, we can try that. So text ellipsis, let's try that. Overflow. Hidden white space wrap. There we go. And I think it's doing pretty much the same crap. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. That's pretty cool. Give me 1 second, because you will never be able to post more than 1 comment, so it doesn't make sense that every single one of those things is showing, you know, that I'm actually an author. So I'm just gonna set everything to ID 1 and then leave 1. Needs a fixed width to show. Yeah, then I'm not gonna do it. Doesn't matter, right? It's fine. What the fuck, man? Why is it still showing it? Author 2. User. Has rated. Authenticated user rating.author.id. Yes. Rating.author.id is 2. So why? Yeah, there's something slightly off there, isn't it? Why is it still showing them all? Kind of makes no sense. All right, let's take a look what's happening. Has rated ratings.some rating.author ID is authenticated user ID. Yeah, so that logic seems off. Shouldn't be showing those things. Can add rating and... No, that's not what I want actually. Has rated and... Yeah. ratings. Yeah, that's actually super strange. Why are we seeing those things? Super fucked up. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I see, actually. Okay, give me a moment. So this is actually a bug. I think it's good if we... Wait a minute. Yeah, of course. So this is incomplete, right? So basically, yeah. Yeah, so we can't do this like this. This is kind of wrong, right? So this is kind of also, yeah, we can't do it like this, right? So we actually can use this expression, I believe, but yeah, this is wrong. Okay. So what we actually have to ask is that if so here we have to say, hey, if ID is equal to authenticated user ID, right? Now we should see one of them, I think only one. If I'll have left that authenticated user ID, yes. And then author is one, yeah. Well, it's destructured, right? So it should be just ID, right? This ID is destructured here. It's author ID. You're absolutely right. I thought that we were destructuring the author. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, good. So that's good that we actually found that, because that was a bug. So yeah, so now I can only see it there. Perfect. Okay, great. It would also be nice in the storybook somehow to change the background to our actually background. So when we do those stories, we can actually see them properly rendered, right? Background color matches, background color. How would we go around that? Wait, storybook change dark mode background. I guess we have this installed, right? Add-ons, or do we? Parameters, dark mode. Yeah, let's actually try this. Yeah, exactly. This is kind of what we want, right? So let's go there. Let's go over here in case we've actually installed this. Actually have no clue. Shit, shouldn't have. So let's kind of go back here and let's do this. Let's go back here. Themes is not defined. Okay, what? Ah, I see. Where was this actually themes coming from? Team storybook theming. I see. Okay, so let's try to import that. Try to rerun this. Try to go back here. So I suppose we have to actually install this crap. So let's say, oh my fucking god, dude. Look at this shit, man. Are you kidding me? PMPMI-D, storybook theming, I suppose. Yeah. Try now. Well, okay, well, it doesn't seem that it actually worked. Let's see, maybe we didn't actually install what we need. So add-ons. Do we actually have this add-on installed? Let me take a look. Main add-ons. Do we even have add-ons? Yeah, Storybook Essentials, add-on interactions. Okay. All right, let's do that. PMI -d. Sure. Add this to add-ons array. So add-ons, Storybook, dark mode, Storybook. See if that's actually going to compile even now. Ah, shit, was it through? Shut, dude. Jesus Christ, how hard is it? Okay, try that again. I think it's still kind of loading. Let's see. Oh yeah, so actually it is working. I think the only problem is this thing here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it is working, right? So let's kind of go and try to set that up. So how do we actually, so if we get back here, right? App BG, what else do we have here? App, maybe, yeah, what was it? App content BG. Let's also say black, just so we can see if that actually works. Do we have to, I guess we have to restart Storybook. Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. Perfect. I think, yeah, that's what we kind of want. Let's get over here. Oh, I thought that it did change it. What the fuck? So it didn't. Okay. Configuration, dark, default theme, set initial theme, dark mode. Okay. Dark mode, currents, dark. Bar BG black. Okay. Bar select. Okay. Okay, let's just try to see what this actually does to it, because again we will be actually going forward with this stream. We will use Storybook a lot, and I want to actually take this time a bit now to make sure that we have what we need. So everything except this fucking thing is black, man. So like, it's like, how do we change? What is the name of this color? Of the actual main? That's the only, literally, the only color we wanted to change was that, like, main, something main. How do we change that, man? Themes. Yeah, let's go into themes. How come there's no types? Super strange. I see. Okay, so dude, like seriously, how do we how do we change the main background? Like are you serious? Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna know, man. This has been, I don't think the chat is gonna know, right? No, that's not the was it storybook dark mode, change color off. I mean, we can ask ChatGPT, right? If somebody has a minute, please do it as well. Just ask whatever you want to ask. Yeah, but we did change that, right? We did change this one. So what the fuck? Did we not? Yeah, we literally set it to black. Yeah. I mean, based on this, we're doing it properly, but it doesn't seem that we did, right? I mean, do we really need another add-on or some shit like that? Is this like an add-on? Or maybe we can just do this, backgrounds, parameters. I did app BG as well. App BG, app content, everything's set to black, right? So that's super strange, right? Backgrounds default dark. Okay, parameters, backgrounds default dark. Maybe I do. I don't, not based on my knowledge, not, but we can check. I don't think so. I don't think we do. No, I don't think we do. All right. Yeah, you can see that something happens, and then it's like, what the fuck is happening, man? Something clearly happens, right? And then SB wrapper. Okay, so something, maybe I do have it somewhere. Let's see, as SB, maybe I did set it up somewhere. No? But you can see that it's important here. So something is kind of setting it to important. Why is it setting it to this? It's like, why is it doing that? Yeah, so something is like enforcing it, right? And some inline style somewhere, right? Well, it's not, it's, yeah. Add-on background. So this thing, oh, okay. No, we have some add-ons somewhere. Add-on background colors. I see. So we seem to have an add-on called background colors, but maybe it's not explicitly installed. Maybe it's part of the, yeah. So maybe it's part of something, right? So let's actually do this. Backgrounds. It seems that there's some... No, that's for the light theme. That's for the light theme. Parameters, backgrounds. So if we actually go back here... What the fuck is default? Oh, okay. So let's say here dark, and let's say black. This should do it, I think. And then we'll just say dark. And we're just gonna set it to our... I mean, we only support the dark theme now. At one point we did support in a programmer network the light one as well. No, it doesn't seem so. Well, why doesn't it have to be hex code for the sidebar and stuff, right? There we go. Okay, great. Good. That's good. Okay, perfect. So let's go now and go to our Tailwind config. And we're gonna get the BG base 100, which is, I think, our color in the product. Let's see. Let's go to programmer network. Ah, we're actually not running the API anymore. Let's run it again. I think we're using BG base 100 as the actual background, are we? Yeah, BG base, no. Yeah, BG base 100, exactly. Okay, so let's go to Tailwind, not to Tailwind, to Storybook. And let's just literally, all of those dark fellas, let's replace them with, so basically backgrounds dark, value this. Yeah, exactly. Do we? I think we do have to always. Do we have to restart Storybook after the update? No. Okay, great. So I think this actually is our. Yeah, exactly. The only reason why we're seeing this disparity, I believe, is because, yeah, of some Tailwind related stuff. We can see the text actually here is. Yeah, whatever. Let's kind of close that up. And let's go to our rating widget. Let's go to, and let's turn this stuff into an actual component, right? So we're also gonna do, so we can kind of separately target this sort of stuff. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna say rating widget components. Let's call this a comment or a rating. Let's call it rating. And let's say rating.jsx. Let's say index.jsx. Let's export all from ./rating. And then let's do this. Let's say export const rating. Turn. Get rid of this. And then we're gonna import a bunch of this crap. Hopefully, for some reason, it doesn't actually want to do that. What the fuck is going on? I don't actually know. Let's say props. Yeah, why is it not importing stuff is beyond me, honestly. Something's fucked up completely. Okay. I don't actually know what the fuck's happening. I don't think that this is actually a good import at all. Yeah, I think, yeah. I think VS Code is lagging like hell. That's why. All right, cool. Let's get over here. And yeah, let's get rid of all of this. Let's get rid of that. That, and let's just say here, rating. 100% faster. 100% fast, without a doubt. 100%. Million times faster. Million times. Agreed. All right, actually, yeah, and then what do we have to pass? We have to pass the, should we just say that this is taking a rating? Yeah, so we're gonna say rating is rating. We'll just get rid of this stuff. It would be super fast, exactly. Then what are we actually saying here? We need to pass authenticated user ID. Yeah, that kind of fucking sucks. Why do we need that? Authenticated user ID. Yeah, so let's not do it like that. Let's just say here. Can has controls or something. Can edit and delete. All right, cool. So we clean that up a bit, can edit and delete. Yes, cool. Now the question is, does this actually work? Did we break it or did we not? Let's go here. Something is a bit strange. Let's see what happens if I click edit. Well, okay, that's a different issue, but I guess we didn't break it, so it still kind of works, I guess. Let's just try to see, like, if we go to rating, let's just add some text over here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, that's perfect. Great. That's good. So we've broken that down into a component. What is this? Get ratings length. See if there's something. Yeah, then we have this value. I guess that doesn't have to be a component. It's okay. Rating form, that's fine. Can edit and delete. Nav link, sure. Okay, great. So let's kind of prettify this a bit as well. Let's not kind of ruin those components with stupid props like this. This component shouldn't really know anything about if user is authenticated or not. That's just useless, right? Let's just have those props a bit. So what do we need this information for, right? Let's see before we can determine. So we use authenticated user to determine if so we basically loop through ratings and yeah, exactly. So here we can say has rated. But this is also inaccurate. Like this is yeah, this is also kind of inaccurate state anyway. So let's kind of just nuke that for a moment. Let's see what we do here. So can add rating. So we're actually passing that already is create form open. So this does belong here, and that's okay. And then what it is has rated, right? If user has rated already. And yeah, we should actually pass that from the outside. So has rated. We're gonna pass that from the outside. I'm gonna pass that as a prop, and then over here we'll actually do something like that. So we're gonna say course dot ratings blah blah blah. Okay, that's great, right? So we made those props slightly more useful, right? Now whatsoever, there was one thing. Yeah, and then can edit and delete. Yeah, so this one we need to fix. So authenticated user ID. And we could decorate those things outside. So what we could do, basically, we don't necessarily even need this prop, right? We could just pass that as an actual rating, right? So each one of those ratings can already know who the author is. So for example, here, when we pass the ratings, right? What we can do is we can say something like this dot map, and then a rating, right? And then we can say, you know, if well, we can say something like this actually. So yeah, let's say return rating, and then what we can say here is we can say, hey, is author. Yeah, exactly, right? Right, exactly. That's what we want to do, and we can do this even earlier. Like if we're getting this from Redux, I don't think actually we are, so it's okay. This is local state. Yeah, okay, good, right? But actually, what I'm I guess saying is we don't even need to do this here because that's, and also, yeah, we don't even need to do this here to pollute this JSX, right? So we can actually do instead. We just pass the ratings here. And then where are we actually getting the course? So set course right over here, right? So we should do this initially when we actually get the course. So we can say, hey, spread the existing data, right? And then exactly, and then yeah, do pretty much this, right? We say ratings, and then we say course.ratings.map, right? So that's great. Let's see what is it not liking here. It's failing with something. Let's see what. Undefined reduce course landing page sections accordion. What? Course sections. Okay, what did we change? So let's get the course. Yes. Then ratings, course.ratings.map. So yeah, so that's fine if you ask me. Did we mess something up down here? So can add rating has rated ratings, course.ratings. Interesting. So let's see, what did we break? Suddenly I didn't expect this. Course landing page. Accordions. Okay, so let's see what we did. Accordion. Ah, never mind actually. So we broke something here. So yeah, so this is what it doesn't really like. So set course. Ah, it's because if it's an array, not an actual. Yeah, that's super strange. Okay. Oh, that's actually very strange. Why is a course an array and not an object? It actually makes no sense. Give me a second. What? Yeah, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? So that's a wrong state there. Let's fix that. So why are you an empty array and not an object? Super strange. Then where do we actually fucking fail? Get course. Let's print what happens actually here when we do this. So we get the course. Let's see, what do we actually do here? Okay, so we are missing some probably loading state of some sort. Yeah, we are. I think we tried to prematurely. So if it's loading user, well, I guess, or okay, so set loading course. Yes, get course. Finally, catch, we couldn't fetch your course. Yeah. So fucking strange, man. What is happening? Course sections reduce. So since we get here, right? Let's see what the course is then. Because we're clearly getting to that point of rendering it somehow. Some of the state is actually wrong. So course is an empty object, but how do we even get here, right? Maybe we have some initial wrong states. Is loading courses? And why is it called courses? It should be singular. Is loading course? That is loading course. Yeah, true. Yeah, we should not get to that point at all. So that's also another problem. So why is this not picking up? So if it's loading a course or if it's loading a user, yeah. So how come we never actually get to this point? It's loading course, it's loading user. Both is false. Okay, so strange. It's loading a user. No, it shouldn't. If either of those is true, then don't load the core, then show the spinner, right? I want to show the spinner if either of those is true, right? Not if both of them are true, right? So what the hell? Yeah, exactly, right? Are we getting an error? Am I messing up here? No, I don't think so. Maybe we're getting an error, but we're not printing it. Oh, we are getting an error. Of course we are. Okay, so that's good. So what is the data? Yeah, so that's why. Okay, so we just had a silent error. Like, what the hell, man? Are you kidding me? So ratings is an array. Yeah. So ratings course. It's because shit, man. They should be data, not course. That's why. Okay, of course. Yeah. That's why. All right, cool. Well, that's how it is sometimes, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you win. Okay, cool. So that's great. That works now. I don't even know what I was doing literally, like from this shit. What was I fixing? Someone remind me. What was I even doing? I fucking god. I literally forgot. I swear to God. Rating widget stars. Oh yeah, so we were kind of prettifying the, yeah, exactly. Okay, I remember now. So we kind of did this, and actually we can see that so that still doesn't work, right? So because yeah, so now we have to actually go over here and use that is author, right? And that's the beauty of this thing, the way that we did it now. So now we have this author here, and where are we actually setting this is author? Is author? Yeah, we're setting it here on the rating itself, right? So if we actually go here, so the rating itself now should have is author, right? And if it's author, then it can delete and edit this shit. And now, as you can see, we can actually see it here working now. We have another issue. We're gonna fix that now, and let's see somewhere around here. Yeah, we would need to obviously now, so we don't actually need this anymore. And we actually, are we passing can add rating, and we could also turn this one into like so, right? So has rated also. Let's see, has rated. How do we determine that, right? Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I don't know. I can't form an opinion on it yet. but we could indeed carry this as part of the course. Yeah, we could kind of carry this with the data, right? So what we could actually do is, and we could do this even in the API, right? That would be even better, right? But here we can just say, hey, we have a course, and are we actually even, no, well, we're not really passing the whole course down, so that's not gonna do, will it, right? Yeah. So that's okay then. Has rated, can add rating. Yeah, so that's, I guess, fine. And then what did I do? What did I change? Did I change something? Yeah, okay. And then if we go over here, right, or no, to our story, right, I should just be able to say, hey, is author what? So I can just go to one of the ratings and I can say, is author true? And now we should see, no, actually I put it in the wrong place. So if I put it over here, right, now we should actually see the edit button and stuff. Okay, great. Now the only problem that I saw here is that when we actually click on this now in the actual app, we're clicking on the nav link, and that we have to fix. That's actually literally a bug. So if we go to the rating, right, we can see that this nav link is wrapping pretty much everything, right? And what it should actually be wrapping is just the display name, right? So let's just fix that. So you actually have to click on the author name only, not anywhere else, right? So we do it like this. So now if I go back, now I should be able to click edit. Yeah, exactly. Delete as well. Great, super. Where's our story over here, right? Okay, great. So yeah, now let's go to the rating, and here I'm gonna actually be explicit with the colors. I'm gonna say text gray 500 or something like that. No, which colors are we actually generally? I guess 400 or something like that. No, 500. Yeah, something like that. Maybe those stars, maybe we should also do something with those stars, right? So let's kind of go in there as well, and let's say, hey, let's say here, fill, I don't know, gray 500, just so we check it out. Like when they're not filled, so they're not just completely black. Yeah, maybe something like that, right? And then this text also is like super dark. We probably want to update that as well, right? 2 days ago, yeah. Let's say here, text gray 500. Let's actually go to Udemy again just to see. So yeah, they're inlining it with those stars as well. So that's good. We're doing that now as well. Make the gray stars hollow. I actually like that idea. Let's just see what the SVG that we are using, is it gonna allow us that, right? Because if we don't add any color or whatever, like, right, so we need to, I don't know if the structure of the SVG would allow us that, right? No, we can't do that, right? I don't think we can with this SVG, but I can actually get into the SVG, right? Yes, I'm using Tailwind, yes. So if we actually go into this star, and then we order, no, let's say text gray 600, no, fill, what was fill, yeah. All right, let's go here. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's leave it like that. And then we can, Bushman, we can then find maybe another icon. But I get what you mean, right? We can actually go to style icons, right? And just say star or some shit like that, right? Yeah, so you can see like we would need to find a star that just naturally doesn't have a background color, right? And yeah, there's a bunch of them, it seems, so that's okay. Let's actually find one and we can take that, right? How does it look now? What are we using now? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we can, yeah, I guess let's pick something. Yeah, let's let's actually take this, right? Who cares, right? So let's take that. Let's grab it over here. Let's go to the front end. Let's find the star component, right? This one. Let's replace this crap. Let's do that, right? Let's do this. And let's run our icons thing. So CDF, just build our icons. What the fuck are you doing? All right, cool. Let's close that up. So now the stars should be hollow. Well, we'll need to, yeah. Maybe a bit too hollow, but let's try to fix that. So yeah, so yeah, so the fuck that's kind of gonna suck, right? Isn't it? So let's go into stars. Let's see which. Yeah, so that kind of isn't gonna work, is it? Because those now actually, yeah, so we would need a star that can be, so basically we need two components for this, right? Let's actually do that, right? So I guess if we, so what is this? Fluent UI. So we need to find, yeah, something like this, right? So let's kind of do that instead. So that's I guess what we can do, right? No, we can't. I mean, I don't want to deal with that, right? So let's just, I don't want to deal with any of that now, right? So definitely not, right? So let's, where's this one? This is the empty one, right? So let's go to our SVGs, right? Let's go to star. And let's rename those to star empty, right? Let's get rid of this crap here. And let's get rid of that, right? And then let's do the same, let's create another one, right? Let's just say star filled. And yeah, let's grab the other one, right? This one. We're gonna do that, right? Pretty much the same shit, right? This, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Did we actually do it properly? Yeah. And yeah, let's just build those icons, right? Okay, great. And yeah, that's cool. So now we can actually go to this thing, stars, right? And yeah. I think something like this if my brain is still working at this hour. Well, let's just give it a shot. I don't actually know, to be very frank. So this should be that. Did we import that stuff? We did. Why is this? Did we like stop some process? No, we didn't. Okay, so what the fuck are you complaining about then? Ah, I see. What? It should provide it. Yes, it's built. Did we build it? Star empty, star filled. Yeah. So what are you complaining about then? Star filled. Yes, correct. Let's just kill this and restart it. Oh yes, of course, you're absolutely right. We need a reference, not the node rendered, right? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I don't think that's the issue though. The issue is different. Star. I just do it in the stream, yes. Couple of months. Couple of months for sure. Okay, so it's complaining that this guy, I think, but we are actually exporting it. So let's, yeah, that's a bit awkward, right? Thank you very much, Barossa. Thank you, dude. Thanks a lot, man. Star filled. Star empty. So that's all good. So what is a... Thank you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Source assets icons does not provide export name. Ah, we fucked something up elsewhere. I see. Wait a minute. So I think we're importing stars somewhere else, right? Yeah, it's because of this thing, right? So let's just say here, yeah. Let's just say here star filled or something for now, right? So that's what we messed up, right? Nice, man. Very nice. Very cool. Okay, so let's actually see. Let's go to our storybook. Okay, so yeah, so I think this is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted, Bushman, right? Yeah, I think this is what you wanted, pretty much, yeah. Do you have any advice? I agree. Do I have any advice? I think I do have the advice, and unfortunately, right, the hardest thing about learning programming today, paradoxically, is that you have too much content on your hands, right? You have too many sources, too many courses, right? My advice to you is like find one course. Doesn't matter what course is, who the mentor is, where the course is. I would say find one course and stick to it until the end, and that's pretty much it, right? There's no shortcuts, right? Nobody can give you a shortcut, right? Experience is gained by building things and working, right, and stuff like that. So that's the best thing I can tell you, right? Just stay motivated, right? Give me a course, please, to learn. You can go to Google and find millions of React courses, right? I'm not sure why would I give you the course, man. Just don't be lazy, man. Just go to Google and find a course. It takes 3 seconds, right? You can go to YouTube and type learn React, and there you go. There's no magical course that I can give you, right? All right, so this is kind of okay, right? Yeah. Then we'll obviously need to update a few more places, right, with the same logic, right? Ratings.length, stars filled, la la la. So yeah, that's the only kind of shitty thing. Yeah, so this is fine. Ah, okay. No, actually, no, this is actually fine. I think the editing part only. What the fuck is this? Let's see. Did we mess something up? Oh no, it's okay. Update. Okay, sure. Great. Barossa, you know, I've been programming for 15 years professionally, right? So it's not that I don't go to Google. I sometimes go to Google as well. It's just I don't need Google for like as much as you, right? Right. So this is not, it's not me that I don't do this. Anyone with any experience is, there's nothing impressive that I'm doing here. This is expected, right? So don't compare yourself to me. I've been doing this for many years, right? In fact, don't compare yourself to anybody, right? That's not going to help you. What I'm doing is, and what someone else, there's always people who are better and people who are worse, right? So just compare yourself to your previous self, how you were yesterday, right? That's the best you can do. So try to be best person every day yourself, and compare yourself to the previous day, what you knew yesterday and what you know today. Everything else is useless, right? And yeah, exactly. Pretty much what Bushman said, right? I have a lot of experience building startups and companies, and that's the most valuable thing, right? It's not about writing this shitty React or anything like that. It's actually building real things for real people with real people, right? I write everything, yes. Thanks for the follow, Matarak. Yes, thank you, buddy. So that's good. So we actually have the story now. Cannot get Alexander. Okay, that's okay, great. So actually, yeah. So I would say that probably the highlight of this stream is that we are kind of back to using Storybook. Man, shut the fuck up is here. Dude, where the fuck are you, man? Where have you been? Why are you not joining my streams more regularly, man? Are you saying that you have better things to do in life than be here, man? Jesus Christ, dude. You're not even watching my streams anymore. So not cool. So not cool, man. Taking care of yourself instead of watching me code. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. But jokes aside, man, happy to hear that. Good. Keep on just hacking, man. That's really, really amazing. Okay, so we'll need to fix that. I cannot do it now. I'm bored. Yeah, make sure to find balance, man. Don't burn out, because you will burn out otherwise, right? So actually, yeah, I guess, yeah. All right, so actually, so what is this? So I guess we have some forms somewhere, right? Like I guess that's what we had. Where was this rating widget thing? So we have this, right? And then we go to forms, rating form. And then yeah, so it's just right here. So we have the stars, right? Yeah. Ah, I see. Okay. So we have to kind of do the same logic pretty much. We have to do this thing over here, right? So actually we have to do all of this stuff in order to tell it what to render, right? So if I actually click edit, it should do this, right? Nice. Right, so I do this or that, right? And then update, great, right? So I guess that's what we lacked. Okay, great. So yeah, exactly, good, perfect. Update, great, all right, cool. It's blinking because when I hover over something, right, like this, you mean this? it, well, it's blinking, of course, like if you're, I think you're referring to a state that's irrelevant, right? But it's blinking because I might, during this transition, right? No, it's blinking also here, right? Because there is this moment when I'm hovering over, I'm not setting it as I hover to that count, right? Try other place, yes. It's doing the same thing. Cassie, my friend, good evening. It's doing the same thing here as well, yeah. It's expected based on the way that I implemented this, right? So that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with this, right? Yeah, it is the same thing, yeah. Because, you know, I'm not setting this count to 4 as I hover, right? So if you would not want that, then we would need to kind of, yeah. So there's this small fraction of second that you can be in between them when you lose the focus, right? So I'm here or here, but if I do this and I keep going backwards, right, it's gonna blink. That's absolutely relevant. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Amazing. Okay, so actually I'm happy with the progress today, primarily because of Storybook, because it's good that we also set our project background here. So we're gonna be actually doing a lot of stuff in Storybook. There's still a bunch of stuff, so there's a few more things we have to do for the courses feature. But yeah, we're planning to release this courses feature this week. And then I'm gonna start recording some free courses and stuff. And we got a few people actually sign up this stream. That's really nice. Super good. Yeah, exactly. That's a nice one. Exactly. We could do that as well. Yeah, just add a content or whatever or a padding. Yes, but I don't actually care honestly for now. I think it's fine. I don't want to spend a second more in this because it's a very simple component that we wrote in one of the streams, right? It's literally just this, and I intend to keep it that way. So it's okay, right? Yeah, exactly. Just use some of those pseudo classes, right? Pseudo selectors. All right, pretty cool actually. So going back here, right, we have all of that. We'll need to, so we have this in the story. We'll need to kind of figure out a few of the things. We probably also would need some sort of a back button in this view to go back to the actual course of yours. Exactly. Okay. All right, cool. So actually, since I'm out of ideas, let's just round up. It's almost actually midnight here anyway. I need to go to work tomorrow. So let's just call it a day for today. I think I think that should round it for today. So tomorrow, basically, we're gonna try to kind of round up the courses. So we'll need to put this somewhere in the top navigation bar. So we'll need to put them somewhere. And then, yeah, we'll need to figure things out because again, yeah, there's not going to be any courses, right? And I think we're still missing a view. So when we release this feature, there's not going to be any courses. So we need to figure out what to show here when it's empty and stuff like that, right? And this is all just fakely generated data in our API, just so we can test stuff out. And if I just lastly go to the dashboard courses, so we have the dashboard, we'll need to kind of figure out a few of the things here as well. Yeah, so there's a few more things to do, right? Because we also need... Why not? I mean, yeah, why not? Something like that would be fun, for sure. I think pretty much what we need to do here also is make sure that the author can just preview the course as a draft without publishing it. So we'll need that. So we'll need some sort of is draft state there. I think in the API, if I actually go to our courses kind of model here and sequelize, I think we have is published, right? So I guess we'll use this on the landing page. So if it's not published, only you as an author can see it, right? Superb. Cool. Okay, great. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna round up now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. It's midnight here, so I gotta go. Man, shut the fuck up. Come more often, man. Don't be an ass. And don't overcode yourself, man. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll catch you guys up tomorrow, 9 p.m., same time. Peace out. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bushman, thank you very much, man. Cheers. Peace out.